Hi, welcome to Orchids with Barney, and in this video I want to feature Encyclia chacaoensis, which has been in flower for just over a week. The first flower, this one, this one has been open just over a week, and you can see there's 5 flowers on this spike, one's yet to open, and I've got another spike here with just 2 flowers on it from a smaller pseudobulb. And the flowers are extremely cute. They've got these amazing purple striations in the lip. These are often called cockle shell orchids, this type. So this here with the purple is actually the lip, which in other species, most orchid species, the flowers twist 180 just during their bud stage before they open. And so the lip ends up being on the bottom. And so this is a hybrid Encyclia Rio Clarens. You can see the lip is on the bottom on that one. But in this species, Encyclia chacaoensis, it is not. The lips on the top, so it's quite unusual. And then when the sun shines on this kind of olivey coloured part, or whatever colour you would call that, it actually sparkles in the sun, which is really, really sweet, really nice. Now, one of the main reasons I'm growing this is that it's supposed to be quite fragrant. Now, orchid fragrance normally takes, at least a few days to a week to fully develop after the flowers open. Now, the fragrance on this has been slow to develop, and it's very nice, and it has developed. I'm guessing on the flowers have been open longer, and so because it's not been open, it's not been in flower that long, I'm hoping the flower fragrance will become a bit stronger. It's not wafting at all. You have to put your nose into the flowers to enjoy the fragrance, but the fragrance is very nice. It's hard to describe. It's almost its own sort of scent profile. It's just very floral, very pleasant, not really any unpleasantness in it. Originally when the scent started to develop, it had a little bit of kind of background, sort of farmyard, that kind of weird sort of sweet but slightly pungent aroma, but that's faded now, and what's left is a nice sort of overtone. So I'm happy about that. I'm happy the fragrance has turned out to be quite nice. It's just not very strong. So I'm hoping it'll get stronger over the next few weeks, or the next, I say a few weeks, the next couple of days, and then over the next few weeks to maybe up to 2 months even. These flowers should hopefully last quite a long time. But I'm very happy with it otherwise. Very neat, very easy plant to grow. Nice egg-shaped pseudobulbs, quite neat shortish leaves, relatively thin leaves, quite oncidium-like leaves. So it implies it needs a little bit more water perhaps than some of the more leathery strap leaf species. And I think at the base here I've got 1, 2, and I think on the other side a 3rd new growth just about starting, and hopefully I'll get a couple of breaks on the other pseudobulb. So in a year's time the hope is that I'll have maybe 4 or 5 new growths with flowers on them, which should be great, and then the fragrance hopefully will be a bit more powerful just because of the abundance of flowers. But overall, it's a very easy species to grow. I let it dry slightly between watering, but really it grows a bit like a weed. One thing to note about this is that it's the rhizome, so the little bit of stem between pseudobulbs, is quite ascending. So the base of this pseudobulb is probably a good centimetre or 2 further down than the top of the grow media. And so what I think this is going to do is this will probably grow up a couple of centimetres. So it's a little bit like Maxillaria tenuifolia, the way it kind of grows in an upward direction, which means it's not the neatest thing in a pot, but not problematic. And the rhizome holds quite strong, so it's not about to flop out when it gets a bit bigger. But this is Encyclia chacaoensis, really beautiful little species, sparkly petals in the sun, and highly recommended. This is Orchids with Barney. Happy orchid growing, and thanks for watching.